Hi everyone. Yeah, Stephanie, can you please post your question? We were waiting for you last time. Yes, Angel, I can do pregnancy question. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the free and donation-based live reading for the full moon, for today's full moon. So as usual, this live will answer one free question, one card free question, and I'm going to prioritize those that were not here in the first live reading, and the donation will take priority. So I'll be answering the donation question first, and then I'll be answering the free question. Please kindly do not spam the chat. Please just post your question once, and yeah, just be patient and be respectful. So yeah, I'm going to do a Stephanie first, and then I'm going to start with Marla because Stephanie donated earlier for the first live reading, but she wasn't here. So I'm going to. You can ask free one as Stephanie, but like free one will only be done after the donation. All free question will be done after the donation. So let's see. Okay, Angel, I got you. I'm just going to do a Stephanie first, and then we're going to start. How is Romanov the cancer feeling of the text from today? A little bit anxious, I would say here. I've got the Nine of Swords. I wish I could I wish I could talk to you right now. So this person, the Cancer, is a little bit anxious, and I think if he hasn't already, he will be trying to contact you, or he will be trying to reach out towards you either tonight, or I would say here, let's say by tomorrow, I would say. So by this, before before Monday, I would say here, he would definitely try to contact you, or he would definitely try to reach out towards you. A little bit anxious, I would say here. I'm getting like a very strong anxiety energy coming up. I do feel like this person wants to start looking for you or wants to see what is going on, but for some reason, with this Two of Wands energy I'm getting here, this person is feeling a little bit stuck. So I feel like they are currently feeling a little bit stuck, or they're currently like not sure what to do or where to go or where to begin, I would say here. Because with this Nine of Cups energy coming up, yeah, I feel like they're a little bit quite worried. Also, I would say here a little bit quite worried and just like not sure, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Like where am I supposed to begin? Like what am I supposed to do? So like all of this anxiety and all of this, feeling a little bit stressed out is also another thing that I've got coming up here as well. Let's see what he will be doing. Yeah, still unsure on what to do. There is also a little bit part of him here is feeling defensive. I'm not sure if there is an age gap between both of you, because at the same time I'm also getting a little bit of immaturity energy coming up here. Little bit of immaturity or ego-based energy, childish energy is also another thing that I've got. This could be another reason why it's actually not feeling, not too sure or where to go about it or what to do about it, as well as a defensive energy coming up from him here as well. I think yes, he's definitely worried. Yes, he's definitely anxious, but the reason why he's not directly replying towards you here, because of the Seven of Wands energy here, at a certain point, or at least in the beginning, he might feel that you were just like attacking him, or you were just like not really being too sure about it. Like, he might think that you're just like yeah, you might be joking or something like that here. So he does not realize the severity, or he does not really thinking in that way, I would say here. But after that, I've also got the Three of Swords energy coming up here, feeling a little bit of defensive, as well as I think he understand that you're upset. I think he understand that you're actually feeling sad here as well. Yeah, this person will actually come looking for you, but it will take some time, because I feel like they're trying to gathering up themselves, trying to gathering up the courage to just come towards you here, and let's see like what is going on, and asking you what is happening here. Is happening here. Yeah, there also like a little bit of ego based energy coming up here. Let me see when. Just give it around 4 days. I would say maximum 4 days. Yeah, very very strong anxiety energy coming in here as well. Double anxiety energy coming up for you here, Stephanie. Double anxiety is coming up for you here, Stephanie. Just give it maximum around 4 days, I would say here, to hear back from him. Thank you so much for your donation earlier. And let's start with Marla. I've got your question here, Marla. What advice does Spirit have for you and your person? So let's see. Stephanie, like I said, free one will be done after the donation. So yes, you can ask your free question after the donation. I'm not doing any free one at this time. It's not fair. Okay. So all the free questions will be done after the donation. So I've already posted up the donation list above. So once I'm done with the donation, the free question will be done. I would really appreciate everyone who would you be patient for the free question. Okay, Marla. So the first thing that I've got coming up on your twin flame journey here, I'm getting a very strong fear-based energy coming up here, Marla. So I feel like this is something that both of you are quite struggling with here, you and your person. But more specifically, I would say here coming up from your energy. At the same time here, you also have a very very strong intuition energy coming up here. So I feel like this fear and your intuition is kind of like conflicting to one another, I would say here, because your intuition is trying to tell you something, like intuitively you're trying to pick up something, but at the same time here you are doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself, like thinking, okay, is this even real? Like, is everything is going to be okay? So you are kind of like not sure what to think about it. You're kind of like not sure like how to go about the messages or the feelings or the gut feelings that you've been getting here, Carla. At the same time here, I've also got the teacher energy. At this time, I'm also getting travel. So there could be a distance between both of you. Physical distance could also be an emotional distance, but the main energy, or like one of the main energy that I'm getting coming up for both of you here, is that with this teacher energy is like a huge lesson energy coming up here. There are certain things that both of you needs to learn, both of you needs to let go of at this point of time here. Could be a karmic connection, could be like again the fear energy coming up here, things like, for example, anxiety, stress, like those kind of anxiety, stress, just like negative feeling, frustration, um, fear-based assumption, and all of those stuff, I would say here. So it's like both of you are currently having this teacher energy, even though both of you are not together, or indirectly, I would say at this point of time here, Marla. But with this teacher energy coming up here, this is what both of you, or at least at this point of time here, I would say that your twin flame needs to learn, or twin flame needs to let go of here. There are certain things that they both of you, I would say here, need to let go. And the center energy that I've got coming up here is that a new beginning energy. So whatever the situation at this point of time here, a new beginning is definitely guaranteed to both of you here. I'm going to check out again. Yeah, the reconciliation or the reunion is definitely going to happen, where once this reconciliation, once this union, I mean, like once he comes back to you, once both of you starting to go towards the union here, this time is going to be like a committed one, because with this Ace of Pentacles energy I'm getting coming up here, this is going to be like a stable and committed offer that is going to come to you. And I've also got the Two of Pentacles energy coming up here as well. At this point of time, your person is a little bit struggling with themselves. Once again, I've got a very, very strong intuition. I feel like this is something that you really, really have to trust yourself here, your intuition. So I feel like maybe, especially today with this full moon energy, you might be getting a lot of messages, signs, synchronicities. You could also be getting some messages from your dreams as well here, Marla. So I feel like try to trust your intuition. Try to focus on your intuition here. Is another thing that I've got. I've got a three of cups energy coming up. There could be a third party situation or a karmic situation that is currently delaying this union to happen or to come to both of you, which is also another reason why I feel like this struggling to maintain the balance within your person energy is what I'm getting here. And let's see what's to come. Your person definitely still has a very strong emotion towards you. The love and the emotional feeling is still definitely there. And like I said, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles, 100% success. Yes, this is definitely going to happen. The reunion or the reconciliation between both of you is definitely going to happen here. It's just that I feel like it may take a little bit some time, because have got two female energy coming up here. So this could be the third party situation, like you and another person. Could also be that your person is currently coming up from an unbalanced feminine energy, and this is what causing the ego clash, causing the back and forth energies happening between both of you at this point of time. But they're definitely going to change, which is going to resulting in a victorious outcome and positive outcome, as well as a new beginning. Three aces I've got coming up for you here, so this is definitely 100% success coming in here, in your way here, Marla. The time frame I've got here is the number 6, so 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months from now could be quite significant, as well as late fall energy. So those are the time frame that you can actually look up into, I would say here. Um, Marla, thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me. You're welcome. Okay, so Skittles. Let's see what we have. Okay, so you're wondering what's going to happen with this person that you are currently in communication with. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen with this new person, Skittles. Okay, so I don't think that this is going to lead to another heartbreak because at this time I don't see anything of negative or concerning coming out from this person here. Skittles, I'm getting a little bit of either uncertainty or just feeling confused, which is I feel like this is most likely coming up from you here with this two of swords energy. I feel like you are just kind of like not sure what to do, or if you should like open up yourself, like where to go about it. I feel like it's more going into that direction is what I'm getting, which is why I've also got the world energy coming up here. This is basically like letting you know that it's okay for you to open up yourself. It's okay for you to like not feeling confused and not feeling how do I say it here? Not feeling too overly cautious about it. I would say here, Skittle, which is again, I've also got the Four of Swords energy coming up. Yeah, I feel like for some reason you might be afraid of, yeah, you're definitely getting, I mean, like you are definitely afraid of getting hurt again. You're afraid of going through the same thing again, which I don't think that is going to happen because this person either I've got the King of Cups energy coming up here, and then I've got the Empress coming up for you. Yes, this person is not really at the same level as you are here, Skittle, because you are coming up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress energy. There is definitely some differences, I would say, coming up from you. But at the same time here, with this King of Cups energy and this Page of Cups energy coming up here, I feel like this person, emotionally speaking, I would say here is someone who is actually ready to commit. Is someone like not like a wishy-washy energy is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Skittle. So definitely someone who can actually be reliable. Even though I've got the love energy coming up here, the lover's energy, I feel like apart from romantic or love relationship, this person is going to be a good partner, either like just like a friend's partner, or like a business partner, or just like a being a partner, someone that you can rely on, I would say here, especially when it comes into emotionally speaking. So like this person is someone is actually like emotionally stable and someone that you can rely on here. At the end of the day here, I've got the Ten of Pentacles, and then I've also got the Hierophant energy and the Karma energy coming up here as well. So with this Hierophant energy, I feel like both of you, with this Hierophant and the Karma energy, I feel like both of you have gone through your own fair share of triggers, your own fair share of difficulties and hardship here, which is like what is making both of you here to be like more awakened or more aware of yourself. like the feelings and the emotion within yourself here, which I feel like if you choose to let this person in, there is a very, very strong possibility of this situation moving forward into a love wise. But I feel like it may take a little bit while to go on that. Like, try to not really rush into that, I would say here, Skittles. And then I've also got the full energy coming in here as well. The choice will definitely be yours. What I'm going to suggest for you here, because I don't see anything concerning, I don't see anything negative coming up here. Like, try to just open up yourself first and see, like where things will be going from here is what I'm getting here, Skittles. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope it resonates to you. Okay, okay, Mabel, I'll put you in. Quattro, you can post your question. Okay, so what does this coming week hold for you in? So first thing that I've got here, Quattro, is that with this page of source energy and the seven of wands energy here, this can be two things. Either a communication is going to happen between both of you this week, but the communication here is that going to be like a little bit of one foot in and one foot out type of communication is what I'm getting here, Quattro. So like, she's kind of like interested to see what you're doing or how things have been. At the same time, she does not really want to come as like being completely like she does not want to show that she care. So kind of like one foot in, one foot out. And before that, I feel like there is going to be a little bit of stalking here. I'm not sure if both of you still are connected on social media, but there is a possibility of stalking. Like she kind of like checking out on you, like what you're doing. Could be on social media page or just like generally like trying to be a little bit nosy. I would say here, like trying to check out what is going on with you, what you've been doing here. I've also got the Four of Cups energy coming up here and the Seven of Wands. There is still a little bit of, I won't say resistance. This is more of like them being overthinking a lot. So instead of just like directly doing, okay, this is it, like I want to do it, I want to text him, I want to like communicate with him. Instead of doing it that way, they kind of like, should I do this? Should I not do that? Should I do this? Should I not do that? So like most of the time is kind of like being spent just like wondering and kind of like thinking whether they should text it, kind of like having this inner conflict within themselves here. And the reason for that here, a little bit of ego energy coming up here as well, because they don't want to come as someone who is texting you first or someone's actually like communicating with you first. So like they're trying to be like kind of like being cool about it, being defensive about it is what I'm getting here. I've also got the Ten of Pentacles coming up here with a Wheel of Fortune. Now this may not happen this week, but I feel like this coming week, even though things might be moving in a little bit slow for both of you here, Quattro, but with this Wheel of Fortune to the Ten of Pentacles here, this is basically talking about every week and every day, I would say here, every day here, there's like a progress happening between both of you, more specifically here coming out from her. And this progress is what going to be leading out to the Ten of Pentacles energy, the union, the family energy between both of you here. Okay, so your profile is public, that could be it. So even though like there's still like a little bit of slow progress, but the progress is definitely there, which is going to be leading out to the richness in all level, like the union to happen between both of you here. See what else? There is still a little bit of childishness coming up from her. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and with this Chariot energy that I've got coming up, like I said, even though this is all not going to happen by this week, but there is like this progress, like this little progress from her side here, healing all of this childishness, healing all of this, like, yeah, childishness, this immaturity that she has been going, I mean, like, she has been doing it back and forth here, which is going to be leading out to her finally like opening up herself towards you, like finally, like, okay, this is it, like just going all into what you here, reaching out to the happiness, reaching out to the union. I've got two tens coming up for you here as well, Quattro. So still I've got the Chariot energy coming up here, and with these two energy coming up here, the union between both of you is definitely going to happen. She will also definitely coming up all into what you here as well, Quattro. Let's see. A little bit feeling, I feel like she also has this tendency to make herself as a victim. Now, I'm not saying this as someone who is like narcissistic type of energy. No, I feel like this person is kind of like afraid of putting herself out there, because they're afraid of getting hurt again, they're afraid of like being played again, so they're trying to having this victim mentality. I mean, like, they do have this slight victim mentality energy coming up from them, which is what also triggering that defensiveness coming up from herself here, is what I'm getting here, Quattro. But I've got intuition and manifestation coming up for you. Continue to manifest and continue to listen to your intuition as well. Things are definitely looking good for both of you moving forward next week and to the future as well. So that's it for the love, and let's see what is the future hold for your full start business. It's definitely going to be taking off. It's definitely going to be flourishing, I would say here. I've got the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, Six of Swords. So, okay, first of all, here I'm getting that the business is definitely going to be taking off for you here, Quattro. I've got the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords energy coming up here. Things are definitely going to start taking off I mean, like within your business here, which is also why I've got the Six of Swords energy, like moving forward into a much more stability, a very strong stability energy coming up here. I'm not sure if you have any of this plan anytime soon, but with this Three of Cups energy here, I'm getting like either like a gathering, like a social event that you are planning to go, or you will be invited in, is what I'm getting here. Quattro. And I've also got the Ace of Cups energy coming up here. This is definitely going to be really flourishing. I've got the number 5 coming up here. Anytime between 5 days to 5 days, 5 weeks to 5 months from now is going to be quite significant. But in the near future, I'm getting like another social event or another gathering, something like that is actually going to start happening to you here. So like, so if you get any of those opportunities to just like make another full stand, let's say like for example, like in another gathering, for example, here, just go ahead and do that. I've also got the Four of Pentacles energy coming up. Again, I've got Five of Wands coming up twice here as well. Do not be, how do I say it here? Do not be too overly conscious, like do not be too hard on yourself here. This business is definitely going to be successful for you here, Quattro, but I feel like at times here you need to be confident, you need to like to put yourself out there here as well, especially like during this event, during this gathering event, of like a social gathering event, something like social event here. Do not be a little bit, how do I say it here, like just open up yourself, like show yourself, like be open and be confident with your business is what I'm getting here, Quattro. I've also got the Five of Wands energy. They might be feeling a little bit of you might have some doubt within yourself, I would say. Now this is not happening now. Maybe like in the long run you might be having some doubts within yourself. Should you continue, should you not continue? But with this Two of Pentacles energy coming up here, I feel like this is just going to be like a temporary temporary like struggle to find balance within yourself here. But overall I feel like things are definitely going to go good no matter what here. Like try to focus and continue this food stand business. This is definitely going to give you a lot of success coming up into the near future here, Quattro. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if there is anything that you don't understand or would like to have clarification. Let's start with Angel. Okay, you want to know if you are pregnant. Okay, so I've got the Sun coming up here, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the King of Wands, the Chariot. I'm getting quite a very strong yes. I would say here, Angel, like I'm moving like a very strong yes possibility, especially with the Sun energy coming up here. The Sun and the Ace of Cups. This is like the like ultimate happiness, like really like the ultimate happiness here. And I feel like with this the Magician and the Four of Wands and the Chariot energy also something that have been waiting for quite a while, I would say. And again, celebration, a lot of celebration and happiness coming in here as well. I'm getting like a very strong yes coming up for you here, and I've got the fire sign energy coming up here, which is we are currently at the Leo season. There is a very strong possibility that you're actually pregnant at this time, but let me just double check on that. Yes, I'm getting a very strong possibility. Now, this is just a possibility here of a male child. I would say here, a masculine energy is what I'm getting. Is what I'm getting coming up here. Yeah, I'm getting a very strong yes coming up for you here, Angel, and a very strong masculine energy, and I'm getting very strong fire sign here as well. I mean, like we are already at the Leo season, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, which is talking about that your baby could be born during the upcoming, because if now, like 9 months from now, will be around Aries, right? Let me just calculate it if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so 9 months from now will be around the month of April, May, if I'm not mistaken, which is the Aries season. I've got the Emperor coming up here. Yeah, I feel like your baby will be born around the Aries season, so the month of April to May. There is a very strong possibility of April to May, a very strong Aries energy coming up here, and a very strong masculine energy. So it could be a baby boy here. Yeah, I'm getting like a very strong yes coming up here. For you, Angel. So please keep me updated because I'm getting yes, and I'm not sure when is your appointment, but like you can just like message me and let me know about it, because at this time I'm getting like a very strong yes energy coming up here. I've got the number 2 here as well. Maybe you will find out about it within the next 2 days to 2 weeks maximum. I would say here, angel. And I've also got the magician energy. This is definitely something that your dream come true. I would say something that has been manifesting here as well. Thank you so much for your donation. And HI, let's see, what is the question? Yeah, HI, you can post your question, please. Ah, okay, Quattro, I understand. I feel like try to not, because you will definitely be successful of it here. It, yeah, that inner conflict or kind of like a little bit of like not sure where to go. I feel like just continue doing that. Quattro will definitely be successful. Okay, you want to check the energy. Okay, so you want to check the energy of your soulmate with J. Okay, so what's going on? Just to clarify here, HI, like you want to check your soulmate energy with you, or this J person is like a completely new person. So I just like want to make sure of that, because I might be picking up your energy. I mean, like if you want to check with someone else energy, I mean, like your twin flame and someone else energy, could you please let me know? Okay, yeah, yeah. That makes sense, because I've got, I think you might have noticed as well, I've got a very strong new beginning energy coming up, yeah, and then I've also got a Six of Cups energy. So I want to make sure, because I know that I was picking up their energy and your energy, so I just wanted to make sure um, on that. So there is something going on with them at this point of time. Here I'm getting Three of Cups. There could be a third party situation. So let me just go through it. So first of all, here I'm getting present power and courage and the Three of Cups energy. The Three of Cups energy here could be another person, could also be like toxic situation or karmic situation in their life. Because at this time here, I've also got the Eight of Pentacles energy coming up here as well. It's like they are trying to work on themselves. They're trying to put the effort and their energy into like building up the stability into their work. But at the same time here is that there is like a very strong struggling energy coming up from within themselves here, especially with this present power energy here. Like they are quite struggle to focus at the present time. They're quite struggling to focus on their emotion and on the feelings at this present time here. So it's like either they are getting way too anxious about what is going to happen into the future, or they can get a little bit like frustrated or depressed of whatever had happened in the past. So it's like either in the past or in the present, so they're kind of like struggling to stay focused at now energy here, which is why I've also got the courage energy coming up here as well. Lack of courage or struggling to find courage within themselves. And then another thing that I've got coming up here is that healing light. So this is going to be triggering a very, very strong healing energy coming up to them, especially with this full moon energy. So I feel like this is all kind of like a huge trigger energy for them here. HI. I've also got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands here, the Tower energy coming in here as well. Things are definitely going to be okay for them, which is also going to be leading out to the new beginning or the reunion to happen between both of you here. But at this point of time, I'm also getting like they are trying to run away from the emotion. They're trying to run away from the emotion and the feeling, in a sense that they are trying to throw themselves into something else, like work related situation, financial related situation. So they're kind of like throwing themselves into work, so they don't have to feel anything. they don't have to struggle with anything, I would say here. So there's like this huge defensive wall and huge wall that they've been building up within themselves. To a certain extent, they are feeling within themselves here that everything is like just slipping through their hands. So there's like a very, very strong anxiety energy coming up here as well, and inner conflict here. They are definitely feeling stuck, and inner conflict energy is what I'm getting coming up from them. What I'm going to suggest, even though I do get the union and the reconciliation is going to happen between both of you, but at this point of time your person is actually feeling defeated. I feel like this is something that meant to happen and due to happen, because they have to go through this huge healing process. They have to, like finally shading and finally finally like letting go and releasing all of this toxic energy, all of this negative energy surrounding themselves, which is what is currently happening with them at this point of time here. What I'm going to suggest for you here, HI. So for the chakra, I'm getting heart chakra and sacral chakra. So you can also like try to send them healing or send them prayers and guidance, healing and courage. I would say here, healing and courage. Healing specifically here on the sacral chakra and on the heart chakra here, HI. So you can definitely like do that for them as well. Let me know if there is anything that you would like me to clarify. And thank you so much for your donation. HI, I truly appreciate that. Okay, Sharon, I think Sharon posted a question up there. Will clay move here? Okay, so Sharon, you're welcome. They do want to move there here. I mean, like they do want to move to be closer with you, I would say here, Sharon. But for some reason something is either it's not the right timing just yet, I would say, because I've got the judgment energy coming up here. So they do want to move you, they do want to move closer to you. I've got the 9 of cups and the 10 of cups energy coming up here as well. So I feel like this is where that their hearts belong in, I would say here, Sharon. So it's like they do want to be close to you. They want to be, like basically like near you, I would say here. So both of you can actually have a proper relationship, or like have a proper commitment, I would say here, like being a family together. But with this judgment energy here, I'm getting like there is some challenges, or at least it's going to take a little bit some time for that to happen. Let me see what. It's like he's waiting for the right timing. It's like he's waiting for the divine timing here, Sharon. Let's see. Yeah, he will definitely move, but it may take a little bit some time. Here I've got the Knight of Pentacles, and then I've got the King of Wands and the Hangman energy. They do want to move. So like within themselves here, they do want to move, but there is not much option available to them, I would say, or there is something going on with them here that they couldn't really make the decision anytime soon. I've got the Hangman coming up here. So it's going to take a little bit of while here. The movement is definitely going to happen, but it might coming up as a little bit like slow process energy here, Sharon. Let me pull a time frame coming up here. So I've got the number 8 coming up here for the time frame for the moving. This can happen either around the month of October by latest, could also be around 8 weeks to 8 months from now. I'm also getting late spring energy coming up here quite strongly as well. So those are the possible time frame for the moving to happen. They do, but they're kind of like feeling trapped within a certain situation which they cannot leave at this point of time. Could be work related situation, could also be due to the current pandemic, for example, like afraid of moving, or like afraid of just kind of like going through the changes and everything like that. So yeah, that's it for your question, Sharon. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for your donation. And Asia. Okay, so how did she feel after your phone conversation? First thing that I've got coming up from Stephanie here is that they're feeling a little bit confused. I'm getting confused energy coming up here. At the same time, trying to maintain their cool, like or like trying to maintain. Okay, like yeah, just like trying to maintain the cool is what I'm getting coming up here. But a very strong confusion energy is what I'm getting coming up here. Asia, I've got two of swords coming up here twice. A very strong confusion energy. So I'm not sure what you said or what is the whole conversation is actually happening. But the two of swords energy is that like okay, what is going on here? Like a very strong confusion energy coming up, but they're trying to kind of like being cool or maintaining the cool, maintaining the balance coming up here. I feel like because with this Six of Cups energy coming up here, they will definitely still be coming back around. I would say so. I don't see anything signaling that this is the end of the friendship or this is the end of everything, because they are definitely going to try to make an entrance to be coming back around here once again. I've also got the Seven of Wands energy coming up here as well. For some reason I'm getting that yes, confusion energy, but as you can see here with this picture, like how this person is just like looking on the other way. So I feel like whatever you are telling her, whatever you're trying to tell her, she might not really understand that, or she might not really like know exactly what you mean by that here. Is what I'm getting coming up. Okay. So yeah, she probably like being a little bit confused about that, but I feel like she kind of like feel or she kind of like knew that both of you will just like be able to come back around here, or at least she hopes that to happen. Yeah, very strong confusion energy coming up here. That's what I've got. A very strong confusion energy, but I think she values you as a friend. I've got the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups energy coming up here. She definitely values you as a friend, which I feel like she believes, or at least she hopes, I would say here, that both of you will be able, or at least will be able to find a way to like still be in each other's life or something like that, with the Six of Cups energy and the Two of Cups energy coming up here. But I think yeah, with the Six of Swords energy coming up here, I think because it's like moving forward into like moving on, I would say, like a very strong moving on energy. Yeah, there is no hardship, there is no resentment or anything like that. A little bit of confused. I think she might be asking like why suddenly, like she might be like thinking if she had done something wrong, but she's quite cool about it. She's quite cool about it, I would say here. Yeah, a little bit of I'm not even getting upset energy coming up. You're just confused. A very strong confusion energy is what I'm getting here, Asia, but it will be fine. Nothing to worry about, I would say, because I keep getting the Six of Cups energy coming up. Maybe like later on in the future, both of you are still going to. I mean, I don't see like a completely being strangers, I would say. Um, okay. Could be that. Could be that. I think she does hope to be in touch with you, like to just like keeping in touch and just like be in each other life. I feel like this is something that she would like to do. She would like to be at least like keeping in touch with you, like as both of you moving on with this with a new phase in your life, I would say here, Asia. Yeah, nothing concerning. Yeah, I hope that resonates with you, Asia, and thank you so much for your donation. I truly appreciate that. And you're welcome, Sharon. Okay, work. That makes sense because again, we also have this pandemic. I'm not sure how is the situation there, but in my place, this new variant is like everywhere. It's kind of like crazy. Yeah. You're welcome, Asia. You're welcome. I feel like one way, maybe later on, let's say like a few years after now, both of you could be like stumbling upon each other, for example, or like could just like be saying hi. Yeah, it's just that little bit of confusion, but that is not, I mean like nothing concerning of that. Ruth, you can post your question, please. Yeah, it's like really crazy right now. I think it's like 40 cases every day, if I'm not 40,000 cases every day, if I'm not mistaken. It's just it's this new variant like spreading like insane. Okay, Ruth, will you be reconciling with your third party? Sorry, with your Sagittarius that he's currently in the third party. Okay, so a quick answer, yes. Yes, definitely, Ruth. Both of you are definitely going to be reconciling. I've got the death energy coming up here, and I also checked what is going to happen or what is currently happening even between Sagittarius and the third party situation. I've got the world energy, and then I've got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is talking about conflict energy, is what I'm getting coming up here. So I feel like this Sagittarius and the third party here may have gone through some, or may have gone through, or will be going through some sort of like a fight, conflict, argument, just like very strong conflict energy, argument, like very strong conflict energy, I would say here, which is then going to resulting in the end of this whole third party situation, this whole with, I mean like this here, this whole karmic and this whole third party situation, like the completion of a cycle here. Once that happened, I'm also getting like very strong new beginning energy coming up here, like the like the new journey that is going to be start happening for both of you here, Ruth. The thing here is that your Sagittarius still actually have feelings towards you. Like they do have this very strong emotional feelings towards you here, but for some reason, either because of this third party or just like because of ego or something like that, they are not really sure how to express it. Maybe they are not too comfortable about it as well. They're not sure how to express it or how to go about it. I feel like before this whole third party coming up to the end here, Ruth, you might also be hearing from them if you haven't already here. Like they might try to, like approach you, let's say like asking you out, like want to communicate with you or want to communicate with you or want to see you here. And I feel like this meeting up or this communication here is actually going to start. If it hasn't happened already, it will be happening pretty much soon, is what I'm getting coming up here. And they're also feeling quite overwhelmed, like a very strong feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened, like carrying a lot of baggages within their shoulder here is also another thing that I've got. Again, the third party situation is the major cause of them feeling this way. But yes, the reconciliation is definitely going to happen. I've got the strength, I've got the sun card energy coming up. Yeah, I'm getting a very strong summer energy, which is what we are at this point of time. And I've also got the number 8, which is the month of August. So the communication, or you might hear from them, or you might see them around the month of August. And this reconciliation energy could also be taking around the month of August by earliest, but could also go up until, I would say, 8 weeks to 8 months from now by maximum coming up. Yeah, no, I feel like he's definitely going to come back towards you, either being apologize, I mean, like apologizing, something like that, because I've got the Nine of Wands energy coming up here. There is something that making him to feel like extremely overwhelmed, extremely stressed out here, and I'm also getting like a very strong defensive energy coming up here. What I'm going to suggest for you here is that, Ruth, because at this point of time, the more that you try to chase after him, or the more that you try to go after him, is going to keep on building up the wall. Is going to keep on being defensive. So it's better that you kind of like step back a little bit here and just like let him realizes all of this overwhelming energy that he's currently feeling at this point of time, because sometimes people can make a mistake in a sense that they are feeling overwhelmed because of the third party, but they might feel that because you are still there in their life, they're feeling overwhelmed due to you. So the moment that you step back a little bit here, they're going to start realizing that this whole third party situation is a little bit toxic for them, is what I'm getting here, Ruth. So yeah, but the reconciliation and the new beginning is definitely going to be happening for both of you. Oh, it's also lockdown in Australia, Sharon. Yeah, please stay safe. It's just, I don't know. I think it's getting worse than last year, but hopefully not, because we also have a lot of measure, I would say here, with people taking up the vaccine. So at least I hope it will be not as crazy as last year. So yeah, that's it for your question, Ruth. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for your donation. And Amelia, if you are here, yeah, you are definitely doing good. And this is what is going to make them realize this, I would say, Ruth. Okay, Asia. Amelia, if you're here, can you please post your question? Oh, did she post a question? Mm, okay, I haven't seen that. You're welcome. Okay, so is there any challenges? So the challenge, I would say here, is more with the people around you, I would say here, Amelia, because at least to an extent here, you may feel that you need to prove yourself way too much. It's like they might be being a little bit ignorant, I would say here. I'm not sure if I'm sorry to say this, but they might feel a little bit ignorant with your disability. Like they might feel like it's not really a big deal here. Like they can't, like a very, very strong ignorant energy is what I'm getting. That is like one of the main challenge coming up here, which kind of like they might be pushing your buttons, I would say here. So try to not be try to not get triggered with them. It's more into like the environment obstacles, like more of the environment, like the challenges within the work situation or within the people. That is what I'm getting, especially with this page of one's energy here. Very strong ignorant energy is what I'm getting coming up here. But other than that, I would suggest you with this Queen of Swords energy here is that try to maintain your balance. Like try to, I would say here is that try to not get triggered, but just kind of like maintaining balance at the same time here. Also like draw necessary boundaries. If they try to push your buttons, I think you should like really like tell them like in the nicest way possible, I would say here, like to not really do something, or to not really like poke their nose on something that they don't even understand. It's more like that very strong ignorant energy coming up here. I've also got the Fool energy here and the Six of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Whatever challenges, whatever a little bit of again, the challenges is more into that the environmental base, but you're definitely going to be successful from that. You're definitely going to get the permanent job position is what I'm getting here, which is also going to be helpful for you when it comes into your finances. More money energy coming in here, as well as financial balance is also another thing that I've got. So yes, you're definitely going to get the permanent energy. You're definitely going to get the permanent position here. The challenges is just like the situation or the environment surrounding you, like the people being a little bit ignorant is what I'm getting. I've got the Six of Swords energy coming up here. Like I said, you are definitely going to be successful in that. I mean, like you're definitely going to be successful in getting the permanent position. I'm getting the number 6 coming up here as the time frame. So this can happen as fast as 6 days, 6 weeks. I don't think it may happen around 6 months from now, because I'm also getting a very strong late winter energy, which is also going to be around the beginning of next year. It may take that little bit that long, is what I'm getting here, Amelia. Yeah, so I think it's more the challenge is like the because of the long period of waiting, so the patient, something is like the patient is coming up here, as well as the ignorant people surrounding your place, or could also be like your boss or your supervisor that might not really understand what you're going through, and kind of like trying to push you in a way that could be pushing up your buttons is what I'm getting. Those are the only obstacles, those are the only challenges what I'm getting here. Other than that, I don't see anything that is suggesting that you will not be getting the permanent position. You will definitely be getting that, is what I'm getting. So let's see of the third party situation. Okay, so for your second question, will the third party continue to be the obstacles or to be the challenge for both of you? Not all the time. I mean, like not going to like a forever here, no. But at this time, apart from that, I'm also getting like a very strong fear, and I won't say that he's a coward, but it could be seemingly like that. I would say here, Amelia, like afraid to just step into his own power. I would say like he's definitely like having this fear to just like let go of, like completely let go of, like the wife or the kids. I mean, like the ex-wife or the kids here, because one thing that I thought here is that with this Four of Pentacles energy and the Seven of Pentacles energy here, and then I've also got a very strong anxiety coming up here. He is definitely going to leave them. Like he's definitely like not going to let them continue to dictating his life, is what I'm getting here with this Chariot energy. But for now, at least, like for a temporary point of time here with this Nine of Swords energy, I'm getting like a very strong anxiety energy coming up. You're feeling quite anxious, and then he's afraid to step up. This is something is what I'm getting coming up from. Like he's afraid to step up to the kids and to the ex-wife here, and it's going to take I won't say going to take a while. It's going to take some time for him to gathering up the courages here to finally step up and be the independent person that he's supposed to be here, which he's definitely going to be that. I've got the Nine of Pentacles energy coming up. He's definitely going to be the independent, like basically like going to be independent and make the decision for himself, which is where I've got the Fool energy coming up here with the Chariot here, that he's finally going to come, take the decision, take the leap of faith here to come towards you and to come to this union, to come to this union between both of you here, Amelia. And then I've also got the Ten of Swords. I feel like one of the things that he's afraid here is that He's afraid that if he crossed them, they're going to betray him, or they're going to do something like to an extreme measure. So I feel this is also one of the fear that he has within himself here. I've also got the Queen of Swords energy and the King of Cups energy coming up here. The only thing that I feel like, again, I won't say that he's a coward. Maybe he's like a little bit weak when it comes into his emotion, I would say here, when it comes into like standing up to them. So this may go on for a little bit while, but it's not going to be like forever thing here. So for a while here, it's definitely going to be that. But again, he's also suffering. So I feel like this is going to go to a certain extent where he's finally going to say that, okay, this is like, I'm done. I'm not going to take it anymore. He's finally going to go in that direction is what I'm getting here, Amelia. So that's it for your question. I hope it resonates. Let me know if you need anything that you want me to clarify or you don't understand. Maybell, let's see your question. Okay, is Jonathan pursuing a new connection? Okay, so you are looking if he's with. Honestly, no, Mabel. I don't see anything suggesting that he is focusing on being in a new relationship or anything like suggesting that he's focusing on a relationship or love or even like sexual energy here. At this point of time, I'm getting that this person is really focusing on their money. So career and financial related situation is what I'm getting coming up quite strongly here. So no, I don't see them being in a relationship with someone. I don't see them like trying to start a relationship with someone. No, I'm getting like a very strong mother figure energy coming up here. They might be spending some time with their mother or someone that they regard as a very strong mother figure here, Mabel, or trying to like be a provider. I would say here, be a provider and being into that financial stability is what I'm getting here, Mabel. So yeah, I don't see them being involved with someone. I've also got the Eight of Cups energy coming up. I feel like they're going to focus on themselves for a while now, like not really like bothering into emotional and love situation here. Like they're focusing on their hard work and determination, either to get a job promotion or to get more money coming in here. And I've also got the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. They're definitely going to come back towards you here, giving you, I mean, like the communication is definitely going to start happening once again here. And then I've also got the Ten of Cups energy coming up here as well, which is the union or the family energy coming up between both of you. So things are definitely going to start picking up. Yeah, I don't see him being in relationship with anyone, or I don't see him being in a pursuing someone else at this time here, Mabel. I've got the number 9 as the time frame, so you may hear from him within the next 9 days to 9 weeks, or around the month of September. Maximum, I would say here around late winter. Like this is like the maximum energy around the winter season here, Mabel. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if there's anything that you don't understand. Okay, I've got Asia. 1 minute, Asia. I'm going to see what is going on with my dog. She keeps on barking. 1 minute, everyone. Okay, so what is his intention to you? Has this person asked you out yet, Asia? Because if he hasn't, I feel like he's going to do that. Maybe not like something fancy, not of something big, because with this Knight of Cups energy coming up here, it's like for example, like taking you out for a cup of coffee, for example, or just like like meeting you or something like that. I feel like there is going to be like some sort of like an offer that this person is going to be making towards you here, Asia. I've also got the Four of Wands energy coming up here. Like maybe like just like being together. I mean, like just like spending time together here. Yeah, I'm getting like maybe not exactly like club or partying or something like that. Okay, so that could be it. I'm getting like a party or club or like dancing something like that happening. So this might be happening next Saturday. I feel like this person has a good intention of wanting to ask you out. Let's see. Okay, I've also got the Four of Swords and the Hermit energy. I've got the Lover's energy coming up. Yeah, there is a possibility of both of you being into a relationship, or at least he will be asking you out for a relationship. I'm also getting the Hermit and the Four of Swords energy. Maybe this person is just like an introvert type of energy, or someone who is a little, the word that came to me was awkward. So if let's say maybe like when both of you get together, I mean like when both of you go out here, if he's kind of like acting funny or acting out awkward, it's like I think this is like just something that he kind of like does it when he's nervous. I'm getting like an awkward energy coming up from this person. But yeah, looking forward here, I've got the King of Swords and then I've got the Queen of Swords energy coming up. Yeah, I feel like both of you can have a quite good time to with each other. I would say here because I mean, like the conversation or the communication between both of you is just like going to be really good. Like both of you are just going to be how do I say it here? Connected with each other here, like the conversation that both of you will be doing and something like that. So communication wise and conversation wise is definitely not going to be he's not going to be like a stiff or something like that. Yeah, just the awkward energy is something I find it funny. So just kind of like give him some time and give him some space and see like how we can go about it. But I feel like both of you can connect quite well. And I've also got the Wheel of Fortune energy coming up. Yeah, there is going to be like a few more dates I would say coming up for both of you, and I feel like it's really safe for you to give this person a chance and see like where this can go. Yeah, I don't see anything concerning here at all. I don't see anything concerning coming up here for. Yeah, I've also got the Four of Wands, like yeah, celebration, like being like having fun, like just like being having fun, having some fun together, having some fun time together is what I'm getting. I've also got the Nine of Cups energy. I feel like you also need this. I mean, like aside from whatever is going to happen, between between both of you here, aside from whatever that is going to happen both of you, but I feel like the fun is definitely still going to be there is what I'm getting here. Okay, yeah, I think yeah, give it a try. Like there's actually looking good possibility, potential I would say here for both of you here, Asia. All right, so thank you so much for your donation and thank you so much for being patient. All right, so there are a few things I would like to say here. Free questions will be done for after I'm done with the donation. Yes, you're definitely in need of this. Sorry. Okay, so now with I'm done with the donation. I would like to say a few things because I've seen this happening. It's a little bit annoying. Free question will be done only after the donation. So if you see me doing some donation, please be patient. I think it's not really a big thing to do, like just be patient because I'm doing the reading as well here for you, one way or the other. So it does not matter if you post like at 5 a.m. or like 6 a.m. here. I'm only going to do it after I'm done with the donation. So you just have to be patient. Okay, and do not keep on reposting, do not keep on spamming the chat. It's just going to disturb the flow of the chat here. So I'm going to give at least 3 warning, and if you keep on spamming the chat, I'm definitely going to just like block you out. So yeah, just at least patience and mutual respect is something that is easy to do, and I feel like everyone can do that. It's quite common sense. So I really appreciate if everyone follow that simple rule that I have. I only have one rule: do not spam and be patient and wait until I'm done with the donation. Okay, so I'm going back on the top since we don't have much people here. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top here. I've got Essa. Will you fulfill, sorry, will your fish fulfill of getting your dream? I'm not sure what you mean, Essa, so can you please clarify? I don't understand if you're, with your question, will your fish fulfill getting your medical dream? I'm not sure of that. So Libra love, what does next week hold for you in love in terms of the Sagittarius? So first of all, here I've got two aces coming up for you here, Libra love. So I'm getting like a very strong communication energy coming up here. At least next week, the communication either is going to pick up or going to start be happening here. And then I've also got the Ace of Cups energy coming up here as well, talking about like more open and honest communication. Like I feel like the communication is going to happen like a lot more open, like a lot more like emotional feelings are being shared as well. So let's see. Now it's moving out. Jojo, does your Capricorn still love you? I would say yes. I've got the Knight of Pentacles, I've got the Fool, and then I've got the Tower coming up here. There is still definitely love, but I feel like there is like a huge Tower movement that is currently happening or will be happening within your Capricorn energy here, Jojo, which is then going to make them realizing the love and taking out the leap of faith towards you. It may take a while for that to happen because I'm getting like a little bit of slow process or slow moving energy here. Hi, Jenna. I'm good. I hope you are as well. SS, love reading. Jana, your message keeps on getting retracted, so if you could actually post that again. Okay, I'm lost. SS, love reading. Okay, I directly got a victorious outcome coming up for you here. I'm not sure what is your relationship status at this point of time here. As either you're looking for a new love or you are looking for a reconciliation, or if you're already in a relationship at this point of time. But overall energy I'm getting here for you when it comes into love, I've got victorious outcome and positive outcome coming up for you here, as so this is definitely something that is going to happen in terms of love. I'm getting a little bit, I wouldn't say ego based energy, is kind of like sometimes rushing energy is what I'm getting here, so try to pay attention to that as well, is what I'm getting. Okay, so next, how does Mark E Tarot? How does Marcus feel about it? Okay, this person is seeing you as someone that they can that they want to have a family with, or someone that they can live with. Here, I would say, I'm getting like very strong Ten of Cups energy. But at this point of time, there is something that is making them feeling stuck, or they kind of like little bit of stuck or uncertainty energy is what I'm getting coming up from them. Tea Tarot. Yes, Fairy, it's available. Just post your question. Anita Abdul. What are your Cancer person thoughts? So let's see. Prince of Cancer. They're actually quite thinking good about you. I've got the Sun card and the Page of Cups energy. There is still a little bit of immature energy. So either they are having some immaturity energy within themselves, or they might be thinking as you are in a little bit of immature energy. But other than that, with this the Sun energy coming up, you are quite positive energy. They do have a good impression on you, I would say here, Anita. Nate, what should Anne understand about this connection with? Oh, okay, so you have donated, sorry. Okay, so let's see with Nate. Let me put the timestamp. What should Anne know or understand about connection? Okay, so there are a few things that I'm getting coming up here. First of all, here is that between N and W, there is one person who is actually more awakened and more aware about what is going on, and more awakened or more aware within the spiritual journey and within this connection journey between both of them here, Nate. And I'm also getting like another person here can be a little bit stubborn or having this little bit stubborn or hot temper energy. So one person is like quite awake, another person hasn't really gone in that level just yet. But I've also got a very strong divine energy and divine intervention energy coming up here as well, Nate, with the vast universe as well as the judgment energy coming up here. A very strong divine intervention and the universe energy, which is the divine energy that is actually having a hand on this connection all together here, Nate. And another thing that I've got here is that even though there's definitely going to be a new beginning coming up here, something new is definitely going to happen, which is going to be the union of both of them finally coming back together here. At this point of time, there could be a distance, either an emotional distance or a physical distance between both of them. But again, with this divine intervention energy, both of them are definitely going to be able to come into that same place here, where both of them are being awakened, or at least being a little bit more awakened than where they are standing at this time. It's just that another thing that I've got here is that a little bit of a slow process energy is what I'm getting coming up here, Nate. So it's like, even though things between both of them are meant to be and will be actually happening, will be actually like moving forward into the union and moving forward into a committed and long-term stable relationship here, but it may be taking up in a little bit slow process. I'm getting like a slow energy or like gradual process energy coming up here. So patience is definitely something that is needed, highly needed in this connection. So do not feel rushed. Do not feel stressed if things are not happening as fast as you're expecting it to be. There could be a little bit of anxiety coming up here. anxiety, feeling anxious, or just like trouble sleeping at night. And there could also be either an age gap or that immaturity energy that I've got here. So like one person is coming up as the Empress, another person is coming up as the Page energy. So like a huge energy gap is what I'm getting here, which is why I feel like also affect the communication between both of them here. With this Page of Swords energy is like one foot in and one foot out. Like the communication can be really a huge struggle, I would say here, Nate. Like one person is trying to say something, another person might not understand it, and like it's just kind of like running in that same circle over and over again. So communication is something that both of them need to also focus on here. And then I've also got karma energy lastly coming up here. That could be still some sort of like a karmic situation or karmic connection, karmic lessons that both of them need to learn, or both of them need to let go of, or going through the process of learning. Maybe that is the reason why I feel like it may take a little bit some time, because with this energy gap between both of them here and this little bit of immaturity energy, I'm kind of like doubting that the other person, especially those who are coming up as a little bit of immature here, will actually like quickly learn the lesson. So I feel like it's like both of them are working, or both of them are going in a certain pace, in a certain pace, where how fast that they will be going is depending on themselves. So this is why the patient energy is coming up quite strongly here for you, Nate. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. I hope the reading resonates. I'm not sure if you are here, but if in case like you have watched it and then you have any question, and if I'm still here, just let me know anything that you need for clarification. So, okay, I done May, I done SS, ESA. Is there any chance, okay, is there any chance that you will be getting an admission for medical college this year? Yes, there is definitely a chance for you to get that. I've got the Ace of Pentacles coming up here, definitely yes. Hi Ashwini, hi Richa. Channel messages from, so I've got being grounded in faith, and I'm sorry for hurting you. So this is what Amit wants you to know here, and patient and strength here as well. So he wants you to be patient while he's also like working on himself, and be grounded in faith here. Ashwini, what new Kimon, what new blessings coming up in your way soon? So I'm not sure how old you are, but I'm getting like a pregnancy energy coming up here. So this could be for you. You could be getting pregnant, or your family, like one of your family member could be getting pregnant. But this could also be talking about a very strong rebirth process. So you could be going through a strong rebirth process here, Kimon. Richa, what this full moon will bring when it comes into love? Open up your heart with this Ace of Cups energy coming up here, a very strong strength energy coming up here as well. So with this Ace of Cups, you're definitely going to get the how do I say it here, not only when it comes into love, but in your general life, I would say here, Richard, there is going to be a lot of strength. Like going to get a lot of strength and patience. I mean, like going to get a lot of strength, and your patience will definitely be rewarded here. And with love, I've got the Ace of Cups energy coming up here. So this is definitely like talking about emotional fulfillment, like fulfillment when it comes into your love, when it comes into your love life is what I'm getting here, Richa. Jay, there is no list. You can just post your question. Emmy, is Oscar still with the mother of his child? Emmy girl, is Oscar still with the mother of his child? I would say yes at this time, but it's not going to be for any longer. I've got the tower energy coming up here, so they're definitely going to be leaving each other. At this time, yes. You're welcome, Nate. So now, messages from your twin flame. See. So I've got yes coming up here. Whatever question that you have regarding your twin flame, whether it's like the union or that whether they still think about you, whatever it is, I've got yes. This is like the answer coming up from your twin flame, and I've got do not feed the ego here. So now, so they. I feel like there's a little bit of ego-based energy is still going on with your twin flame. So like do not try to trigger, do not try to get triggered with that is what I'm getting. You're welcome as a love reading for Salma. You're welcome, Ashwini. So regarding your love situation here, even though I've got a victorious outcome coming up for you here, Salma, I feel like there is still a lot more things that either you are not being shown to you just yet with this moon energy, as well as with the moon energy is talking about the full moon energy, which is what's currently happening tonight. So use this full moon energy here to manifest or whatever, like whatever intention that you have is definitely going to be successful. And then draw necessary boundaries surrounding yourself is also another thing that I've got here for you, Salma. And Asia, messages from your higher self. I think Asia is the last one. Mal, you can post your question. So messages from your higher self, Asia. I've got beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. So do not worry about your love situation, about just anything in your love life. Please do not overly stress about that because you are definitely going to be getting the partner that you deserve. Romance is coming back to your life here, Asia. I've also got polarity coming up here. Integrate to your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. So quite self-explanatory, I would say here. Do not be afraid of any negative emotion. Do not be afraid of fear. Do not be afraid of your own shadow, I would say, because there can be no light without dark. So your shadow self needs to exist so you can heal, so you can get to a better version of yourself here, Asia. So this is like the message that I've got for you here. Libra love, I did your reading. You may need to rewind back. Will he find out about the other guy? You're welcome. I'm getting a yes. There is a multiple possibilities here. Mal. So yeah, eventually yes, they will find out about this. There is multiple ways. I would say. First of all, I've got the Four of Wands. So could be of like a gathering, for example, like seeing them together, for example, here, because I'm getting like a meeting and gathering type of energy. So could be like seeing them together or seeing them together in a party or something like that. Seeing them together like in a public place, for example. It could be that. I've also got the Queen of Cups energy coming up here. There could be someone who has been telling them or will be telling them about it. So could be another person seeing them together and then tell E about it, for example, because I'm getting like another person being involved here as well. I've also got the Six of Cups energy coming up here. Children or kids energy or someone from the past. So could be their childhood friend, could be their kids telling them about it. So those are few ways is what I'm getting here of them finding out about it. But yeah, they will be finding out about it, and when that happens, I've got walking away. So I feel like when this whole situation blow up, and like I mean, like when they find out about this, they're definitely going to walk away from this situation. And I've also got feeling, I won't say guilty, kind of like regretful and kind of like shocked, I would say. So when they find out, they could be like really, really shocked about it, and like kind of like not sure whether it actually is it true, or is it like what is going on here. So like a confusion and shocked energy is what I'm getting here. I feel like there's going to be someone else that is telling them, or either someone is telling them, or like sending a picture or something like that with this page of source energy and the Three of Pentacles. But yes, they will eventually be finding out here. Maybell, I did your reading. I thought you were here, so I did not post the timestamp. So you could actually like rewind back. I feel like it's going to be around 20 or 30 minutes before. But yes, I did your reading, and I did not get a yes for that, Maybell. So I don't think that Jonathan is pursuing any new connection. I feel like this person is just focusing on their work, focusing on their finances, Mabel. But I did your question, so you may need to rewind back a little bit. So when it's happened, Libra love, I did your reading. You may need to rewind back, please. Time frame for that to happen. Let's see. I've got number 6 coming up here. Could be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, the month of June, or late fall, I would say here, Mal. Alright, so that's it for the reading. So I'm going to do images. And then ending the images PNG. Yes, I've got a direct yes coming up for you here, images. So that's it for the live reading. So I will be doing one more tomorrow morning. So for those of you who I haven't answered, or for those of you who missed this live reading, may join the next one. And hope you all have a great day or great night, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are. And for those of you who are having the full moon tonight, please don't forget to write a petition, manifest, and like use the energy. So that's it, everyone. I'll see you all in the next live reading, which is going to be tonight. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye.